Hello, welcome to 99.9 Gucci Talk. I am your host, Caleb Lund. And to my right
is Jackson Tuesday.
And to my left
is Alden Burke.
And today we're going to be talking about Lonzo Ball, the Sixers trade, and the Eagles. If you have any questions, feel free to call 310-852-6678. Well, let's start off the conversation. What do you think about Lonzo and LeVar?
I think Lonzo, he's a pretty good player. I just think LeVar Ball just is giving the wrong reputation off to his son because of the actions he has been taking in terms of what he's saying on social media and to the press. But I think once Lonzo gets into the league, that will all be left behind in college.
Do you think he has the ability?
I think LeVar Ball has no ability to do anything, and I honestly think that man's on drugs.
Well, that's your own opinion, but I guess what I think is that Lonzo has the ability, but if he doesn't succeed, it's going to be on his father, rather than if he does succeed, his father will just be another person in his life, and he'll be able to separate himself, you know?
In my opinion, I think LeVar Ball is one of the worst people on the planet. Because he's been a terrible father. He's put a terrible brand on Baller Brand. I mean, he's charging $500 for a pair of shoes, $200 for a pair of flip-flops. I mean, I can get a nice pair of J's for less than flip-flops. I mean, just saying. I think it's really ridiculous. I think that man needs some medical help.
I think we have a caller.
Justin
Javal from New York.
Hi, thanks for having me on the show. I believe your name was Jackson.
Yes.
You talked a lot about LeVar Ball and what he's been doing. What do you think about Lonzo himself as a player?
I think Lonzo is a great basketball player with great expectations, but if he does not live up to them, he will never have a good life or a good career. I think he'll be one of the biggest busts of all time.
Nice question, Javar.
Actually, I have a friend here with me. He wants to ask a question.
Nice, Timothy. Hi, Timothy.
I heard you guys were saying, I heard one of you guys said that LeVar Ball is one of the worst people on the planet, but I think he wants the most for his son. I think he's putting his son in the best possible positions. Everyone's talking about him now. The spotlight is on him. You can't mention UCLA without mentioning Lonzo Ball. You can't mention the NBA draft without mentioning Lonzo Ball. You can't even mention basketball without mentioning Lonzo Ball. So I don't think it's a bad move by his father. I think his father is putting him in the best positions to succeed. I think he's actually a great dad.
You see, you amuse me, Timothy, because that was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
How? I'd love to hear the response to that. How?
Because, first of all, I think he's putting his son in a very bad position on how he's been treating him, telling him. First of all, he's been saying that he's better than Michael Jordan. He's saying his sons are better than Steph Curry, and that has not been proven yet because he's not even in the NBA.
But who is it? Why do we have to criticize that? I mean, if he really thinks his son's gonna be better than Steph Curry eventually, who's to say that he won't be? And he could be.
His shot form.
Listen.
So?
His shot form is going to get him blocked in the NBA. He shoots from his chest.
You know that?
I do
know that.
I
knew that.
I watched him in college.
We actually do not know that. I mean, he almost did average a double-double in college with 20 points and 10 assists a game. But college is way different than the pros.
He's also playing point guard. He's going to drive to the cup line. He's going to try to get to the free throw line.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
That's what they do.
We have to move on to our next topic.
Hang out when they know they're ready.
Next topic, the 76ers trade. So the trade between the 76ers and the Celtics, which involves the number one trade and the third trade.
I think the trade actually doesn't matter to me because every time the Sixers draft somebody, it ends up being an injury, and then they say trust the process over and over again. Just what you're gonna hear from Brett Brown.
I think Markelle Fultz is a great athlete. I just think he went to the wrong college, so
you're saying they're gonna draft Markelle Fultz?
That's what I'm assuming, and I feel like if he is drafted to this Sixers, I almost feel bad.
Well, let me stop you right there.
No, I'm actually gonna keep going. Thank you very much. If he gets drafted to the Sixers, I feel as if he is going to be under the wrong team, and I feel like with the Sixers, he won't accomplish as much as he could with any other team.
Now we're moving on to our next topic, Gucci Talk. Calm down. Now we're moving on to the Eagles. So, what are your comments on them? What do you think they're gonna do this season?
They're gonna lose every game.
You've got a source. You've got a source on the call.
Alright, that's all we have for today. Thank you for calling into Gucci Talk. This is Alden Burke, Caleb Lawton, and
I'm the host.
Jackson Tuesday.
and we'll see you next time.